Alfinode has a right of it. Let us pay visit to the Ondo. We should speak with Tolsh's Ath first. As chieftain, he is doubtless privy to a great many secrets.
I have sent for no finless ones. Perhaps you instead come seeking something of us. Ruins which your kind have yet to explore, I see. I know of one such place. Alas, under these circumstances, I am afraid we can spare none to guide you there.
And what circumstances are these?
Rather than hunt for their own meals, the Benthos have pillaged our stores of Maniri liver. They must be replenished with haste.
The Benthos, a particularly violent tribe of Ondo, if I recall.
A band of bottom feeders. We all lost much in the flood. But while others work to rebuild, they resort to thievery and murder. Revenge, they call it, when they prey upon your kind. But do not be fooled. They care not who they harm, whether we are the warriors to challenge them. This is not the first time they have stolen from us, but there is no resource more precious than liver. All must dedicate themselves to the hunt.
Unless, of course, we were to reclaim the livers for you. It seems a fitting payment for vital information, does it not? Moreover, one could argue that by employing Bismarck to reach these depths, thereby driving back the waters, we are in part responsible for the deeds of those driven to desperate ends by the changing climes. Could we not simply hunt Mniiri ourselves? We might. But that wouldn't discourage the Benthos from stealing from the Ondo again now, would it? Reclaiming the stores it is then.
We would be grateful beyond words if you did. The Benthos have surely taken the livers back to the Flounder's floor. But be warned, there will be no shortage of guards waiting to spear intruders.
Then we will have care not to draw their attention. Shall we? Thrusting your hand to the east sack in turn, you find that all are filled with wheat from down to the bottom. You also find that the raw wheat is unpleasantly pointy. On cursory sniff, you detect faint aroma of fresh oranges, a far cry from the rather memorable scent of Mniiri liver. These boxes are filled with assorted vegetables. Liver is not a vegetable. The shoebill is staring at Reem. Just staring. From the squelching noise they make when prodded and the vile stench, you conclude that these bags are bursting with livers. Brilliant. Are those them? Yep, they smell like livers and they feel like livers. I'm not gonna taste them. Perhaps you deduced this already, but it seems the Benthos have been raiding Colusian storehouses as well as those of the Ondo. Orange, pumpkins, wheat. We can discuss this after we see the livers safely back to Tol Shasath. It wouldn't do to keep him in suspense.
I am relieved to see you unspeared.
Eerie livers. This bulging sack makes a truly heinous squelching noise as you heft it over your shoulder.
Ah, precious livers. I knew you would not fail.
We also found all manner of foodstuffs from Colusia on the Flounder's floor. Tell me, Tol Shasath, does that seem odd to you?
It is brazen, to be sure.
I am reminded of rumors I've heard recently concerning a rash of thefts from Colusian warehouses. The perpetrators enter in the dead of night and are gone before anyone has realized what has happened. The Yomoran army has been investigating, but thus far to no avail. Perhaps the reason they have struggled is so that their quarry is of the sea. The true question then is what we mean to do about it. As much as I would like to proceed to the ruins without further delay, we cannot allow the Benthos to carry on as they are.
If I may, I believe that the ruins are, in fact, key to the Benthos' plans.
Is that so?
These ruins, which lie deep within the illuminated land, are a recent discovery. We have seen signs that the Benthos are preparing to claim them with all haste. We could not fathom why, but in light of the knowledge that they have been stockpiling resources, it is clear that the Key Queen will soon give birth. It requires space to raise their young and food for both queen and hatchlings to thrive.
Well, we can hardly fault them for that.
Under normal circumstances, perhaps, but conditions in a tempest are far from suitable for spawning. Its resources barely able to sustain our current population. There is only one reason they would disregard this. They seek to build an army, and with it take revenge upon the Finless. It is not a surprise. They came to us not long ago, seeking allies for the cause. We rebuffed them, of course. The suffering of others will not serve as balm to their queen. Their queen, however, desires only bloodshed, and will gladly send their children to die in our stead.
If they are planning to wage war, that changes matters considerably. Indeed. I doubt that this can be resolved without violence, but perhaps with a show of force we can convince them to see reason before the die is cast. I would rather not risk your people in the attempt. If we travel to the illuminated land, is there a way we might identify the ruins ourselves?
Yes, once you reach its depths, go deeper still. You will see a monstrous structure there upon the sea floor. That you have come to us now is the will of the Ancient Ones. They have guided you here that you may drive out the usurpers, those who seek to use their magnificent creations with vile purpose. I have no doubt that they will show you the way forward.
I'm afraid that the dead do not speak quite so clearly. Nevertheless, we shall try not to disappoint. If what we seek lieth deeper still beyond Amarot, I would call upon the assistance of another. Yeah, you're right, Alice. Why can't we have a simple, straightforward adventure for once? Though our cause hath been decided, to pursue it we must needs beseech the aid of a friend. Aye, I speak of Bismarck. Pray follow me to the Sullen, that we might seek an audience with him once more. From here we press onward to the Isle of Ken. I myself shall proceed on foot. Foot? You perfected your technique then? Just so. The water will be as glass beneath my feet, and provided purchase, yet fragile, yet true. Watch closely. Oh, I certainly shall. Forgive me, but would it not be easier to perfect your swimming technique? Aye, 'twould be a pity if you drowned. Truly. Oh, hush, I'm sure it'll be brilliant. He's done it! Incredible! Urianche! For the love of... Mine apologies. This technique requires the purest of focus, and mine was lacking. To perfect this magic, I went so far as to deal with the Fuath, and with their aid, mine efforts finally met with success, albeit on a single occasion. I know not why I cannot repeat it. I thought I see you waver a bit toward the end there. Perhaps you're simply tired. Or maybe your soul link is degrading. Oh, nope.
Pretty sure that's what he was implying.
Yep. Hagrid? It's nothing to worry about. Only a dizzy spell. Though it may not be wise to go for another swim just now. Thankfully, we have an alternative. A wonderful little invention, I'm certain you'll agree. It's called a boat. I will petition Bismarck's aid on our behalf. Let us pray my diplomacy proveth more effective than mine in experimental magics.
You speak with the voice of the king, little neighbors. I will not deny you. As before, if you seek what sleeps beneath the sea, I will be your guide.
Thy kindness is boundless at the depths, Serene One.
Before we depart, however, I would ask a favor. After our last flight, I found many creatures clinging onto me. I am itchy. Remove them, and I will take you below.
With all haste shall it be done. So, did he agree? Aye, though I agree to a favor in kind. Regrettably, 'tis not one I possess the power to grant. Bismarck hath asked us to cleanse his underbelly of barnacles. Alas, one must needs dive beneath the surface to do so. Even if I could master the power to walk upon it, it would avail me not. Oh, for heaven's sake, is that all? Green and I are more than capable of that. With the Kojin's blessing, we'll have done it within moments. Better that than standing here and listening to this nonsense. I'll take the right, you take the left. Now go! I am in your debt. Blah blah blah. Dislodge barnacle. Blah blah.
But that's such important text line. How could you skip over it?
I'm gonna skip over and edit anyway.
How dare you? You don't know what the viewers want to hear, God.
Oh sure, I'm sure they want to hear all about the barnacles.
I mean, that's why you listen to SpongeBob, because you want to hear him swear.
Oh. But they already had an episode about that.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Thine efforts
But,
are most sincerely appreciated. I will inform Bismarck that we may depart without further delay.
Much, much better. Thank you, little neighbors. I remember, a long time ago, another did this favor for me. After the flood, when I chose this spot for my slumber, he came and made a home on my back. Ken was his name. When I grew itchy, I stirred, but he was not afraid. No, he asked me what was wrong. I told him of the creatures clinging to my belly, and he dove into the water. He helped me. He was my friend. He told me he wished to live in peace, away from his people and their wars. This I understood. I treasured our time together, brief though it was, brief though it always is. But I remember him, and how he laughed when we flew. I remember when he slept. I too slept that day, and many days since. But the light fades and the darkness returns. Ken sleeps, but in memory he laughs, and together we fly. And I am here. I am awake. It feels good to speak and to be heard again. But shame others cannot understand me. If thou art willing to learn, I would gladly teach thee the language of man. Thank you, little friend, but it is time I grant you your request. But first, I will take flight to cleanse my body and prepare. The dive will be swift, and I would not have you struck by errant debris.
So this island was named for a man. How easily the past is forgotten. He passed not even 100 years ago, yet the truth has slipped from history, like so many grains of sand. Might I have some explanation of what he just said, or shall we all stand about making vague and mysterious allusions? While he maketh ready to deliver us unto our destination, Bismarck bade us wait for him on the shore of Calusia. That's all. I feel as though there were more to it. Indeed there was, but it hath no bearing on the task at hand. I should be glad to share the rest with you anon. Fine. Later then. If Bismarck requires time to prepare, might I suggest a short respite? For Urianger and Thancred, in particular. I require no such thing. I am the picture of perfect health. Mine was but a momentary lapse in concentration. Worry not on my account. You mustn't push yourself so. Please, rest. For me? Oh, all right, if you insist. You too, Green. You've been running yourself ragged. Yes, ma'am. In that case, I shall leave the old men in your care. The rest of us will meet you at the Spirit Hole anon. Word of advice, never let it show. When she realizes she struck a nerve, she remembers. By the gods, she remembers. In any case, if we must be made to rest, I know a place in Sullen that's better for it than most. Come with me. May as well have a seat. Wouldn't want our elderly knees to give out. To hear her speak, you think I'm on my deathbed. By the 12, I wish that girl wouldn't worry so much. Thy countenance belies thy words, Master Thancred. I'm sure I don't know what you mean. Let the record show that I am here under protest. Though I can't say I mind the view. And if the abundance of anglers is of any indication, even an amateur might land an impressive catch. Shall we try our hands at it? Someone! Help! Someone! Quickly! It's Nightshade! He was attacked on the road for Crysterium. Barely escaped with me life. I suppose we might have predicted this. You mean you'll help? For free? Thank you! If I recall correctly, Nightshade is a band of local band of outlaws. I doubt they'll trouble us over much, no more than they already have by interrupting our relaxation at any rate. These two have matters well in hand by the looks of it. I'll not forget this kindness. When we meet again. Is that you, sir? Don't tell me we just deprived that poor fellow the honor of being rescued by the Warrior of Darkness. We had no idea you were in the area. Fancy meeting us again so soon, eh? Why, I believe I even recognize your companion. Yes. From the infirmary. You had a message for the Crystal Exarch, did you not? Good to see you back on your feet. On patrol, no less. Oh, it's nothing as official as all that. Strictly speaking, we're off duty, but as we had a free moment, we thought we'd give a few of the less traveled roads a look. The guards don't have enough hands to patrol them regularly, you see. That's admirable. There are few so devoted to their duty, in Lakeland or beyond. Well, we've been talking about it for a while, and neither of us is satisfied with just seeing out our service. Feels like we could be doing a lot more. Feels like we could be doing more. Like we should be doing more. It's all about having the will to help your fellow man, and the resolve to see it through. I remember you, the excitable one. Sorry, sir. I got overexcited the other day. Couldn't get my words out. The name's Vonard, sir. I want the guards don't want to just protect Lakeland. I want to protect the lot, like the Warriors of Light. How did they manage to drape their scarf clothes exactly the same, with enough training? Sadly, our duty prevents us from venturing too far from our own little corner of Northrant. What we really like to do is travel, to better ourselves, and go where need is greatest. But everyone has to start somewhere, don't they? For now, if we can stop Nightshade from robbing the odd fisherman, that's what we'll do. Looks like bed corners for the military? I assume so, yes. Uniforms are important. Either that or the scarf cloaks come tacked on like that when they're made. Well, well. Future heroes are the first, do you think? They want not for spirit, It's but a pity they draw inspiration from so clouded a wellspring. Yet it availeth us not to fret in idleness. We must needs press on if we are to bring Elidibus' schemes to light. Though our respite was cut short, I dare say we are all eager to avail ourselves of such knowledge as the ruins may hold. Aye, and I doubt further contemplation of Elidibus' machinations will be conducive to relaxation. We may as well make for the spirit hole now, a split hole. Oh, there's a familiar face. All are present. Now we need to but await Bismarck's coming. "'Tis time. Ray, make ready." Anamnesis Anider is now available. Oh, well, that was fast.
I hope you're ready. We already had everything but an extra DPS, so of course it was fast.
Anna Eslor Wislon. Mercia Achtane.
I like this jazzy music.
Mm-hmm.
Adar Morech, von Sakhal Erafsi.
Ooh, this is so cool.
Alfoen Wisdom. Talla Esnoetsi. Vanis. Akahai. Unsak.
Incoming!
Unsak.
This looks like Code Lyoko shit.
A what?
Code Lyoko.
Oh man, that's a long time since I heard that one.
I used to be into it as a kid. You know they made a live action one?
No.
The last season they did was live action.
Oh no.
Yes, it was not good from what I
Yeah.
read.
Feraran. Vanda en si.
But his breathing's out of jeopardy.
Esvadan sine. Lana tak nai.
Leroy!
Oh god, what is that thing?
It looks like an eye, a dinosaur with a lot of eyes.
To me, it looks like it's not allowed on Switch.
Oh, that was terrible on my part.
was the order of the like red and blue attacks which went to the ground first, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh damn it! I forgot to do my speed up stuff.
Why is that guy going for the summer? Oh, that felt like a short duty.
Yeah, I guess it's gonna be a hardcore boss fight, maybe?
Yeah, probably because we spent so much time on the first part, on the Bismarck. Merciless Matriarch, Ruxus Deem.
Alright, let's kill the pregnant lady.
What?
Isn't she pregnant? Is it the whole reason they're stealing all the food?
Yes.
So we're kill a pregnant lady.
Yes.
Told you.
Oh, I have to stand on this. Back here. Back here.
What?
No, I was just telling the enemies.
Oh, I thought you said my name, so I was confused.
Victory!
A triumphant music for the fact that we just murdered a pregnant thing.
Yep.